Hey guys, what's going on? Madrox back with another video, and today we have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel deck profile. Which, if you don't know what Master Duel is, I'm sure that you do. I mean, it's not hard, and if you don't know, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a free Yu-Gi-Oh! Game where you can sit there and play Yu-Gi-Oh! You can open packs and just build decks, have fun with it, you know? And this is a deck I've been running for about 2 or 3 seasons now. Since the game has came out, it's not like platinum tier, like the best, but you know, it's still fun. I love it a lot, and let's just get it right into the deck profile. So, Dark Magician, you can run. Oh my god, I hate that art, but you can run 2 of him, but I run 3 because I always prefer 3. Just how I've always been. Just good staple. Magician's Rod, you need to run 3 of these. Can't be slacking on the rod, okay? Reason why, as soon as you normal summon him, he adds a spell trap of Dark Magician to your hand. Meaning you can grab Eternal Souls, you can grab Dark Magical Circle, I mean, they're Navigation, Illusion Magic, anything that says something about Dark Magician, he grabs it. So literally, you want to run 3 of him. If you're not running 3 of him, you're just not searching stuff. Simple as that. For the next monster, 3 Magician Souls. I mean, what can I say? He's literally just the pot of greed of a monster. Literally, you can special summon him for free by dumping a level 7 or higher spellcaster monster to the graveyard to activate one of these effects. Special summon him, or special summon a Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl from the graveyard. So he's a monster reborn and pot of greed. I'm sorry. It's so versatile. Because your starting turn, you can, in your starting hand, summon or activate Magician Souls by sending, let's say, Dark Magician Girl to the graveyard. And then you special summon him, summon Rod, grab whatever you want, and you can go into Verta Anaconda to go into the Dark Magicians, or if you have well, that's really all you can do, but later, if you're in like a turn 5 or 6 and you have a bunch of spellcasters, you go into Quintet Magician, but we'll get into him later. But yeah, 3 souls, 3 rods, you need. No questions asked. For next monster, got Dark Magician Girl. I mean, look at her. Dark Magician Girl. I mean, you only need 1. For the other monsters and fun engine I'm running in this deck, we're running Wind Witches. Don't know what they do. More or less, you want Ice Spell to come to your hand, okay? You grab Ice Spell. You don't want any monsters on the field. Turn 1. This is literally a turn 1 card, so I'm running 3 of her. You can run 2. I think it would work better at 2, but I personally just want to run 3. You special summon her with no monsters on your side of the field whenever, right? Special summon her in defense mode. Then she searches for Wind Witch Glass Bell, which is our next monster that we run 2 of. You search for her, and then you burn your opponent for like 500 damage. Okay? So then after that, you will sit there and use Glass Bell's effect to search out Wind Witch Snowball. So these 2 right here, Ice Bell and Glass Bell, are going to be on your field in defense mode. Snowball comes to your hand. Activate Snowball's effect by just special summoning it to the field as soon as you have 2 wind monsters. And as you see, wind monster on your field. Call it good. Special summon that to synchro into Winter Ball, which then you burn your opponent for 200 damage times the level of your monster. Meaning if we do this, it would be 800 damage. Then you take this Synchro monster, synchro it up with Snowball to go into Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. A monster that more or less negates whatever you want, whenever you want. Well, I say whatever you want. Just a really good negation in today's meta. And the fact that Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon can stop hand traps still blows my mind today. Which, that is why I run the Snowball, or the Wind Witch engine. It's not the greatest, but it's fun. I love it, and I always love Wind Witches. For the hand traps, we're running 2 of each. We're running Ash Blossom, obviously, Ghost Bell, and then Maxi, You can run more, but honestly, I feel like it kind of bricked with too much hand trap because dark magicians, they just have so many ways to sit there and do their own stuff without really hindering anyone. But at the same time, it's more negation, and just max C just stops your opponent from playing because they don't want you to draw cards, and if they do, they're gonna kill you that turn. So it's kind of like one of those, But I run 2 of each personally. We got the one for the spells, the one monster reborn, the one magician fusion, magical fusion, where it's more or less the Red Eyes fusion of the deck, where you get out either the Dark Magicians or Quintet Magician, which is basically a 4,500 attack beat stick that you summon to the field, and then you just let it nuke. Because as soon as it comes to the field, after using 5 spellcasters, which, by the way, it is way easier to summon if you do the Wind Witch combo, because you will have 4 monsters in the graveyard that are spellcasters. Then as soon as you activate Magicalized Fusion with one other spellcaster monster, he comes to the field for free. And he nukes every card on the field. I mean, it's so easy with Wind Witches to get him out, like dead ass, and it's so simple. So I run one. If you can grab it, that's the only bad part, is drawing into the card. But if you do, man, mid game or late game, and you have no plays and you have all your stuff in the graveyard, dude, it is insane. We're running one Magician's Salvation, more or less the field spell for this deck, where it pulls Eternal Soul to the field as soon as you activate this card, and then you can use it as a monster reborn to summon out Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl if vice versa is summoned to the field. So like if I summon a Dark Magician to the field somehow, and I have Dark Magician Girl in my graveyard, she can be special summoned out of the graveyard onto the field, and then vice versa to that. We're running 2 Magician Dark Magical Circles. It just more or less banishes 1 card on the field every time a Dark Magician is summoned, and whenever you activate this card, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and if the spell or trap or monster, mentions Dark Magician, you just add it to your hand for free, and then you can rearrange whatever you want for just absolute free. Such a good card, especially with popping everything these days and banishing. God, it just clears up the board a lot. We run 3 Soul Servants. Literally, you have to run 3 of. If you're not, what are you doing? More or less, you just choose. It is literally the same thing as Magician's Rod, but the only difference is if you have a Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl in your graveyard, you draw 1 card. Meaning you add, let's say, I don't know, a Dark Magician to top of your deck. Let's say you already have Dark Magician Girl in your graveyard because of Magician Souls. You sit there and you can then activate Soul Servant, banish this card, then draw 1 card, and then you have the Dark Magician for your play. So, Whoop-dee, or Eternal Soul, or just whatever you want. It's so good. To get Dark... Now, you don't need to add this, but personally, I run Illusion Magic only because I don't see the Dark Magician when I want to. So I'll sit there and I'll run a Illusion Magic just so I can grab him whenever I want, so I don't have to wait on it. Next thing we're playing is 2 Called by the Grave. Hand traps. I mean, you just want to stop them. Simple as that. Secret of Dark Magic. Your fusion card for this deck, so you can get out the Dark Magicians, or Quintet if you have all 5, but most of the time you're going to be using this card to get the Dark Magicians. You can run 1 of, but it's kind of It's more or less, I just threw 2 in here. I haven't really ever messed with it, but, this deck has done good for me, so. To the traps, we run 1 Magician Navigation, special summon 1 level 7 Spellcaster, Dark monster from the deck, from your hand, and then you special summon 1 for the deck, meaning you can get 2 Dark Magicians out on the board, or a Dark Magician and a Dark Magician Girl just out on the board for free with a Dark Magician in your hand. Plus, For a bonus effect, if it's in your graveyard, you can target a spell trap your opponent controls, negate the effect until the end of the turn. Meaning it can just say no to any like spell card on the field whenever your opponent activates it. So it's really, really cool. For the next trap we run is Ice Dragon Prison. I mean, literally just monster reborning something from my opponent's graveyard, and then if I want to, banish it and the same type of monster I just summoned, meaning you can destroy most decks in the meta. Yeah, no, it's a 2-of. I run Solemn Strike. You can run any of the Solemns in your deck. I prefer Strike because of it just, I like it more. I have messed with running Solemn Judgment. I just like Strike more. That's just me. Tell me in the comments how I'm stupid for liking that. That's just me. I also run 2 Eternal Souls. This is the bread and butter of Dark Magicians. More or less, a Dark Magician The Dark Magician is not affected by your opponent's card effects with this card face up on the field. You can special summon 1 Dark Magician from the graveyard or hand, or add a Dark Magic Attack or Thousand Knives. You're mostly just going to be using this effect. I've seen some decks run Thousand Knives and Dark Magic Attack, but 9 times out of 10, you're just going to be using this for Monster Reborn for Dark Magicians. Only downside about this card is, as soon as it blows up, or as it gets hit by MST or Twin Twister, or taken off the field, all monsters on the field are destroyed. No if then buts. No, it's just regardless, they're gone. For the extra deck, we're running the Dark Magicians because, well, there's no Dragoon, and Dark Magicians are just good because of the fact that I can just keep drawing cards for using spells and traps and stuff. Plus, if this card gets destroyed, you just special summon a Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl from the however you want, so it's not bad. Quintet Magician, it's Quintet Magician. Fucking nuke. Exactly what I explained earlier. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon I threw in here in case you get into a scenario where you have Ice Bell or Glass Bell sitting there, and you don't want to go into Wind Witch and you just need something to negate high level monsters at the time. Crystal Wing can do that, but you can always sit there and just replace it for something else that you see fit. So, same with Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, but for the Xyz we play a 1 number 11 Big Eye, where if you detach 1 monster, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, take it for free, obviously, why not? And then Ebon Illusion, I play 1 of, and then for the links we run Link Spider, Link Karibo, for our Link Karibo is for the Magician Souls, Link Spider is for the Dark Magician, just to get it off the field so you can pop something next turn. Nightmare Cerberus, we run the Nightmare stuff because they're just standard. I just like them. They come in handy whenever you least expect it. Daybreak Shining Magician, same thing as what I just said, just something to get Dark Magician off the field. Verta Anaconda is the best card in this deck. Without it, you wouldn't go into your extra deck and stuff. And then Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. More or less, you want to keep him. You can do this extra deck however you want, but if you're going to do any, you definitely use him because of the fact that by using a level 7 or higher monster as material, your opponent cannot target it with card effects, and it cannot be destroyed by my opponent's card effects. Meaning the only way you can get rid of it is by removing it somehow with a field effect or popping back to the hand or something like that. Plus, whenever it attacks a monster against one of these effects, so it's just really, really good. Okay, well, with that, I hope y'all enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed the deck. Feel free to use it if you like. Hit a like on the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below what's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh's been out, 20, 25 years? Or, no, 20... less than 20? Huh, I didn't think about that. Anyways, about 20 years, there has to be one favorite card. But if you guys enjoyed the video, hit like, hit subscribe, comment. I hope you guys have a good one. See ya.